Good morning. Let's do sports now. On the AM show with me, Muftau Nabila Abdullah. We are in the Ghana Football Association political season where people who are interested in heading various positions within the football government are making clear their intents. One of such persons is Kojo Yankah, a former Western Regional Football Association chairman. He has declared that he will be contesting for the position of president of the Ghana Football Association. He says Kurt Okraku has divided the football community and he's here to unite the football front.
It's time for us also to help develop the game.
Okay.
So I'm offering myself for the position so that I can also contribute my quota to develop.
Mr. Yankah, you were part of the previous administration of the Ghana Football Association. In fact, you are an executive committee member. You headed the Western Regional Football Association for a number of years. What are some of the loopholes that you think that Mr. Yankah is a perfect man to fill these holes?
I have decided that for now, it's about my declaration.
Okay.
For the presidency.
Okay.
But my manifesto and what the things that is going on that I want to, that has prepared me to contest, I'll bring them out later on. Because I'm preparing, putting things together to say things that is going wrong and the things I want to do for the association. So for now, look at it, and we need to speak about it. It's the love between us is no more there. The unity between us is no more there. And I think that has bring a lot of divisions among ourselves. So for now, it's about the love that we had previously that is gone, and the unity we had previously that is also no more for now. But my manifesto and the things going wrong in the association, I feel we need to tackle and do a lot of changes. I'll come out with it later on.
Kojo Yankah speaking to Joy Sports on Sports today. That was on Wednesday. Meanwhile, the Ghana Football Association Status Review Committee, per Joy Sports sources, have submitted their report to the Executive Council. We understand that they have suggested, as earlier reported by Joy Sports, that the tenure of the president should be extended from 2 to 3 terms. The explanation that was offered is that per the statute that was put together by the now defunct Normalization Committee, they had indicated that the Executive Council members could go up to 3 terms, but the president could do just 2. They felt in the wisdom of the Football Association and football worldwide, it wouldn't make sense for the president of the association to run for just 2 terms, whilst Executive Council members can do 3 terms. So they are suggesting that Congress should accept an extension of tenure for the president from 2 to 3 terms. They have also recommended that the members of the Executive Council should be increased from 12 to 23. Currently, the Executive Council members are 12, headed by the President of the Ghana Football Association. And the explanation that we were made to understand is that they want to maintain 5 Executive Council members for the Premier League clubs. They also want to give 10 slots to regional football associations to be on the Executive Committee. And they will also increase the number of representatives for Division 1 clubs from currently 2 to 5. And also, they want to have 2 vice presidents for the Ghana Football Association, of which 1 should be a woman. And they say that if that is done, they will be able to structure the football governing body. In fact, the woman will represent the women's desk when it comes to football in the country. The number of Premier League clubs that would have voting powers in the GFA elections are expected to be reduced from 36 to 18 because the Premier League teams are just 18 of them. Their claims are that FIFA says that no club should have more than one rep when it comes to elections. So they have decided that instead of 36 members of the Premier League clubs voting, they're going to reduce it to 8. Those are some of the recommendations that are going to be submitted. In fact, they are currently doing some consultations. They're expected to meet the Premier League clubs on Tuesday. They've already met women's football. They've met PFAG. They have met Division 1 League clubs. Now is the Premier League clubs that they will be meeting next week, Tuesday. Those are some of the details we have gathered so far as the committee submits its report to the Executive Council of the Ghana Football Association. Randy Abe, Frederick Echampong, Oluboy Commodore, now Odofole Norte, who was the lawyer of the Football Association or Normalization Committee when they drafted the statutes, is also in there. Because she drafted the statutes, they think that she should be part of the review of those statutes. And in fact, she's the lawyer of the Ghana Football Association, so just felt that they needed her in there. And then Chief Opong of Young Apostles, he's also in there. So that is the membership of the FA Statutes Review Committee. And as I mentioned, those are some of the things they've put together to be submitted to Congress. The GFA will go to Congress on July 6th. It's unclear if these proposals will be submitted to members of Congress because we understand that those proposals will be submitted to FIFA for the approval of FIFA before it goes to Congress for Congress to deliberate and either accept or reject. Those are some of the details that we've been able to gather. We'll be publishing details of what we just mentioned here on My Joy Online just right after this show. Now, let's move on and hear from former Ghana captain Asamoah Gyan. He's been speaking about Chris Hilton. He says that Ghanaians should lower their expectations for the former Norwich, Spurs and Nottingham Forest manager. According to him, though Chris Hilton is very experienced, pressure on him could force him to make some mistakes in his decision making. Though everyone wants Ghana to end its trophy drought in the African Cup of Nations, it is important that Chris Hilton is given the patience to build the team in his own image.
So far, you say you're behind the scene, you're contemplating on what to do. Saying football team, yeah, every coach builds a team. You know, I think he needs time and patience to make sure we build a team. You know, for me, what I always say is we should limit our expectation. Now, sometimes we should respect, although it's been 40 years. You know, we have to just forget about everything, build a team once again. If it's a 5-year or 10-year plan, this is what we want to do, you know. But every tournament, of course, Ghana is a football nation, but the expectations are so high, and sometimes put pressure. You know, when we structure everything well, like 3 years, 5 years, or 10 years, we need to win a cup. Then you build a team. Forget about the results. When you get to the tournament and it happens that you're going to win, it's a bonus. That is not a plan, but it's a bonus. You know, so everything is about structuring, and I think when we have a bit of patience for Chris, with his experience and everything is up to him. It's either he delivers or not. So it's two things.
That's how we wrap up AM Sports here with me, Muftau Nabila Abla. But before I go, a special happy birthday to Rodrika Jemfe. She's domiciled in the USA. It is a birthday message that is coming from her entire family. And they say that with our sincere love and joyfulness, we clearly wish you a happy and wonderful birthday, filled with unlimited joy and with amazing opportunities and overdosed with good health. Happy birthday, Rodrika. That is a message from your family. And on that note, we say thanks very much for joining us. Do head on to myjoyonline.com and read some more sports stories. The show continues right after this round of messages.